Holland. What was your name?
Robin.
Robin and Julian.
Hi.
Yeah, from We Are Change Holland. And we were meant to contact them last night, but we got too stoned because we're in Holland. And by the universe providing, we've got no clouds in the sky, we've got megaphones, we've got nice people, and we've got just the people that we needed to contact last night who turned up automatically. So it's all good. And if you're feeling good in your heart, what comes out of your mouth will be friendly and nice, and then people will do it. But we've tried so many different styles. We've tried to go out there like really angry and revolutionary. People just switch off and walk away. Like, whoa. So
it needs to have an element of humour.
It needs an element of humour. But to me, I'm not as funny as Danny, so it's easier for him to be funny. Whereas I think I'm more able to, I don't know, I have no idea, try to maybe connect emotionally with people. And
have you actually ever been arrested yet?
5 times, yeah.
5 times?
I went to court last week, got away with it though.
For what?
For using a megaphone outside Parliament, the British Parliament. So
really?
They got arrested very violently, put in a van.
I didn't realise that was a crime.
It's not a crime, but they have a law that they can arrest you and take you away. It's called SOCPA. Police Act. Within 1 kilometre of Parliament, you're not allowed to protest without permission. And we tell them that it's not a protest, it's an expression of ideas. And they arrest us anyway. But went to court, pled guilty, said it was me, I'm proud. How can it possibly be against the law to speak out against the killing of people? And they let me go, unconditional discharge, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Well, hopefully we won't get arrested today, so.
Oh well, you know, it's all part of the dialogue if we do, so it's okay. There's no fear of that. I'm sure they'll be very friendly here.
Absolutely.
But Mel, how long would we be in a police cell for if we were arrested?
Do you know, I don't know, I've not yet been arrested here. I generally tend to stay out of the police's way so I can continue to do the work I do.
Oh, okay.
But I would say, I hope you have ID on you, because it's a legal requirement to carry ID with you wherever you go.
Really?
In Holland.
I don't have ID on me. Oh,
okay, well tough.
And I used to scare them into taking out insurance. But it paid well, I had a good lifestyle, but I was only living half a life. Because I dedicated half my life to the glass and metal cage that is the office. And then I got ejected by being made redundant, which means I lost my job because of the economy, so it's the best thing that ever happened.
It's funny because David Icke says the same thing. The worst thing that ever happened to him turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to him.
Oh, about the ego thing, about...
Absolutely. All the ridicule taught him not to give a damn what other people think.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened to us. We went through a stage of losing a hell of a lot of money, and it freed us.
Yeah.
So...
Well, that's it. As Tyler Durden says in Fight Club, the things you own end up owning you.
I can't believe you just said our favourite saying.
It's great, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
This is Holland. ID cards must be worn at all times. If you are not Dutch, you must look up to your nearest CCTV camera so your face can too be recorded. Anyone found walking around like a free human being will be fined for not carrying identification. You are not a free human being, you are a number. You are cattle in the livestock management program. You are a worker. It's very important that you keep your head down, keep working, and move quickly to your next shop so you can buy your children lots of expensive toys. Thank you, pigeons, for not pooing on my head. But they're coming back.
They're coming!
Weed and skunk are very dangerous and might turn you into a terrorist. Anyone consuming green things like weed might become a free thinker and might not choose to work in an office for 10 hours a day doing a job they hate. People who smoke marijuana should be shut down immediately for their creative, peaceful, hugging thoughts. We cannot have hippies spreading peace and love on the street. We have an economy to rescue. It's very important if you see a hippie meditating, push them into a department store so they too can help the economy. Hippies try and spread a message of peace. This does not help. We have to use the mainstream media to sell you messages of warfare and terrorism, to keep you all terrified of the Middle East Eastern Osama bin Laden Al-Qaeda boogeyman. Yes, he is your devil. Stay very scared. No, it's not your government. So as long as you stay scared, we can use your children to go to war, to fight these Taliban up in the mountains and all these Al-Qaeda, which were created by the CIA anyway. But hey, perpetual warfare equals peace, doesn't it? That's what we do. We keep on fighting, we stay terrified, we keep buying products in a way to try and help ourselves. It doesn't seem to end. But we offer a very simple solution, and that is just to say, everything is okay. And if enough people believe that, if enough people get around that idea, it's very simple. When you believe everything is okay, you stop paying taxes to a government. When you believe everything is okay, you don't let your son go off to war to fight people. When you believe that everything is okay, you don't want to be greedy and fearful and nasty and aggressive to other people. So blessed people ask, what is the true message then? Well, the message is one of individuality. It's to look within yourself and realize that only you have the answers to your life. Not the government, not the police, not the taxation, not the mainstream media with their messages of fear. Fear of communism, fear of terrorism, fear of swine flu, fear of the economy. It's to keep you at a lower vibrational state. And when you are kept lower, and when your vibrational state is reduced, you are more compliant, you are more obedient. The truth is, you, the people, have the power in this world. Every single one of you outnumber the bad people about 1,000,000 to 1. It's very important that you support the new European Union Constitution. You are no longer Dutch people, or British people, or French people. You are all European now. You all belong to the new EU President, Van Rompuy, and we'd like to thank the Irish people for voting correctly the second time, after being very naughty and voting incorrectly the first time. Bow down to your new unelected leaders in Europe. Don't worry that 60 years ago we fought a very big war to prevent the centralization of power in Europe. We are now one big happy European family, dressing the same, looking the same, thinking the same, using the same money, looking at all the same advertising. It's wonderful. Soon we can get rid of all the different European languages and we can all speak German. That was the original plan. Why are we not speaking German? Germany is the best country in Europe, which is why they have tried to be the managers of it twice and failed. But maybe this time they can win. We are here on a pilgrimage to the last free city in Europe. Holland and Amsterdam are the last free places in the world. And now the riot police have arrived in all their big armored cars. It's important that alternative messages are shut down immediately. Do not forget who your masters are. Your masters are the police. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to city centre Amsterdam. Today we will have a lovely battle between the police and the normal public. We want to set out some ground rules. The police are allowed to carry weapons in the forms of big sticks, and they're allowed to hit you, but you're not allowed to fight back. The police do not exist to protect you, but to make sure that the property rights of Queen Beatrix and all her cronies and royal friends and rich people are kept in control of you. So by having a show of force, by having 4 or 3 big police vans here with armed police with guns and big sticks, it's a reminder for you to know what your place is, to know where you belong. You are the normal people. So stay obedient, do not rock the boat, do not question authority. The police are in charge, and we're here today for a fair fight. A little bit of slapping, maybe a bit of punching, but no weapons, no guns, and please, no sticks.
Duits, Engels, Frans, Roemeens, Russisch, Turkisch. We zijn allemaal hetzelfde. Er is geen verschil. Niks cultureel imperialisme. Doesn't matter if French, German, Dutch, English, we're all the same. Yeah.
Please ignore his message, he is wrong. We all know Dutch people are the best people in the world. You are better than the French, the English and the Germans combined.
They're really arrogant motherfuckers! Yeah! I think they're the best and they're fuck off.
We are the best.
We invented slavery. Thank you very much. We invented Santa Claus.
Excuse me, can we get the police here to investigate this terrorist? Can we see some ID, sir?
Bring it on, bring it on.
What have you got in your bag there, sir?
No identity with me, I'm sorry about
I know you're outside the bank. This could be a dangerous situation.
Yep. Come on, bring it on, bring it on.
Excuse me, sir, are you using that footage for terrorist reasons? We have to get the police to come and arrest you. This is a secure area. You need permission to do this.
I'm a terrorist.
So am I.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all looking very relaxed. This is not the way it's supposed to be. You're meant to be very scared of terrorism and swine flu and the economy. You're all in danger of losing your jobs, and just around the corner there is a terrorist wanting to blow you up. So you do not have time to relax in the sunshine, enjoying your cigarette and coffee. The coffee shops in Amsterdam. We cannot have free-thinking people enjoying themselves and being peaceful anymore. It's very important that Holland, just like the rest of Europe, only allows alcohol and cigarettes. It's much better that everyone gets drunk, ends up getting very angry and fighting. This way you will stay scared and support the economy. By staying drunk and angry, your children will join the armed forces and go and fight terrorists on the other side of the world. We would like to thank the Dutch government for providing troops for Afghanistan. Those terrorists are very real and very naughty. The only two places in the world where terrorism can be organized are Iraq and Afghanistan. So thank you, Dutch government. Thank you, Dutch royal family. Thank you, British royal family, for sending the children of other people to go and fight and die in a desert very far away, obediently wearing their uniforms just like they're told. And you know, only obeying your orders is not an excuse anymore. You need to start thinking for yourself. So as I was saying, we'd like to thank the architect of the Matrix for now banning tobacco in the coffee shops. It makes having a spliff that little bit more difficult. But next thing they will try to do is shut down all the coffee shops. We can't have young people thinking for themselves. It's very dangerous. When you are stoned, you might not want to get a job. You might not want to spend 10 hours of your life every day in a glass and metal cage, working for a big boss, putting a suit on, moving paper around, photocopying, looking at a computer screen. This is the pinnacle of human evolution. Do not question it. You are just a machine in the overall machine, and you exist as a worker drone in the beehive that is the Matrix. Don't question it. Do not smoke marijuana. It might make you very happy, and we can't have happy people because happy people buy less products.
Woohoo!
How embarrassing, stop clapping.
Ladies and gentlemen, many of you have been watching the news recently about that big strange crop circle that appeared in the sky above Norway. Please believe the official story by the mainstream media. Could you please tell me what's happening in 2012?
There are no black and whites in the world, there's only grey areas. So we're just here to try and spread some love and make sure the police behave themselves. Fabulous! Yeah, the pro-choice camp.
Yes.
Good. So are there going to be some Christians or something turning up?
There.
They're over there. So who's going to win? We're going to win, aren't we?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so just to let you know, we're here in front of the Royal Palace, where I'm filming now. Those are the anti-abortion. Are they Christians? Yeah.
Mostly, yes.
Mostly Christians over here, obviously with a big police escort beside them. Because in Holland they do things properly. Have you seen the size of their megaphone?
I have a solution for everyone. I know how we can fix this. The solution is we have abortions for some people who are pro-choice, and for the people who are not very tolerant, they don't need to have abortions. So as long as they're happy having their rules, you guys can have your rules. That sounds okay for everyone? A good compromise? So we say abortions for some people and little wavy flags for others. Is not a person until it is in my phone book. Until I can phone her up and ask her out on a date, it's not a human being. I think. I'm not sure though. I just have a question for the anti-abortion people. Are you also against masturbation? Because each time I masturbate, I kill 200 million babies. Oh! entire universes. Again, stealing from Bill Hicks. Sorry, I know, I've got to mention Bill Hicks. So we are here to adjudicate the two camps between the anti-abortion and the pro-choice. The best way to do it, we want everyone there to have sex with everyone over there, and then you can choose afterwards whether to abort the babies. Everyone's happy. Remember, you're all spiritual beings. Death is only temporary, so is life. You're just the imagination of an idea of the general consciousness. So whether you abort yourselves or not, it might not really matter.
What do you double think anyway? Always question on the whole
It's about love.
That's a very good answer, Richard. We want all the people in the anti-abortion to make love to the people in the pro-choice. Together
use protection, though.
I reckon Jesus was a feminist. Jesus was pro-choice and he knew it. But we'd like to invite both sides, the pro-choice and the pro-life, to put down your banners. You're not really making a difference. Come and join. Come and join. Everything is okay in the middle.
Because we're called the Love Police, and we work in London and we do spiritual videos. And one thing we like to do is to go around the world and hug the people in authority.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if I could please give you a hug.
No.
Why not?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? What we try and do is to lower fear and raise love. And we work a lot in London, hugging people in authority like police or security. So I was just wondering for our spiritual channel if I could please give you a hug.
No, it's not allowed.
Not allowed?
Not allowed.
What would happen if I gave you a hug?
We will arrest you.
For love?
Yeah.
For giving you for holding you with affection?
Yep.
And what about you, madam? Would you? No? But why? Because a lot of the time in London the police say, yeah, we'll arrest you, we don't want to give you a hug, but it's about lowering the public's distrust, because a lot of people are scared of the police, a lot of people are scared of authority. So I just think it's a beautiful way to connect people.
Try somebody else, maybe you get me a look.
Alright, I'll try some more luck. But you guys seem nice, you've been smiling, so. But do you know any police who would give me a hug here?
I don't know.
Or is it difficult to say? Each one individually, yeah.
So would you really arrest me if I gave you a hug?
Yep.
My friend here has made a very good point. This lady is the only one brave enough to actually make her point. When the police are trying to stop her, I salute you, lady. You are very brave because you are the only one standing up for yourself.
What is she saying?
Holding a sign, being taken away by undercover agents of the police who are quite happy to push people around. As long as they must always obey, then nothing happens. Well done, Dutch police. You have proven to be just as good as the London police. Thank you for affecting free speech, and thank you for shutting down that dangerous terrorist woman. She could single-handedly destroy this government, so it's very important that you put her away. Thank you very much. This is a message to the lovely Dutch police. We are the Love Police, just to make sure everything is okay at Christmas. Thank you very much. See, even the Dutch police realize that everything is okay.
Remember, the police are also human beings. They have been tricked into the fact that they have any authority over you. They really do not.
Although, my friend, they do wear very nice costumes, which makes me think that perhaps they think they have the illusory power to control other people. Maybe if I wear some fancy dress and a nice big funny costume, I can tell other people what to do. Oh, hold on, I have a sign that says everything's okay in the megaphone. You must obey me now. Excuse me, sir, stop smiling. It's not good for the economy, please. Put the coffee away. And you're wasting shopping time by standing there. Hi, good evening. Hi everyone. How are you? This is a message from the Institute for Shopping. You now have 57 minutes to carry on shopping. Please, ladies and gentlemen, walk a little bit faster to your next store. You, sir, you have a free hand you could do with another shopping bag. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not listen to us. We are just a bunch of people trying to hack the matrix. Remember, life is just a ride, death is only a dream, and you have nothing to be scared of. You are infinitely loved, and you are infinitely understood and forgiven. And every negative thing that ever happens in your life is a test. And if something really negative happens, you will pull through, you'll be fine, because it's an ultimate test. So when really, really bad things happen, try and understand what they mean for your life, because finding out why negative things happen brings you closer to the source. But then you'll find that you can overcome these negative things, and then you'll start to realize that everything is truly okay. And the fact that every single one of us is able to walk past and stand here right now with smiles on our faces proves that everything is okay. You have nothing to fear. When we stop being scared of things, we stop being aggressive. We need to work together with our governments, with the police, with the armed forces to raise their vibrational levels of all the fear and turn it into love. And that is why we are the Love Police. I am Detective Charlie, and I'm here to investigate reports that Amsterdam is shopping and not loving. Although I did hear a rumor that this is the most loving city in the world, and I have to admit the Dutch people are very lovely, but they also suffer the same problems that we suffer in the United Kingdom and in other countries. And that is living in an illusion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love cities. I like flying to cities. But what I don't like is seeing every single shop look exactly the same like every other shop in London. I could be anywhere. Is this real? Or is this a dream? If I close my eyes and open them, where am I? I could be anywhere. To realize that men that buy very big, powerful cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis usually have a very small something else between their legs. I am happy to inform the Dutch people you have very much between your legs because you all ride bicycles. The Dutchmen do not need very, very fast and very, very flashy cars. Only other people with very small penises need to try and do that. I ride a bicycle as well.
Exactly. Because we're in Amsterdam. Everything's okay.
Maybe the party was somewhere else.
Very naughty. We've got to get some food on. I think I need to change the white balance because it's taking really right.
Hi guys, I see three. We're heading towards the end of a really amazing day. Freedom Central has joined forces with Charlie Veitch from the Love Police, and we've had the most awesome time, and this is everybody who came with us today. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay, I don't know how that's going to come out, but hey, we'll see. Okay, we'll be back. Hold on. Okay. There we go.
We finished about an hour ago, man.
I just told you that when I took mushrooms, I had a kick.
Oh, that's ashtray.
There's still, I thought there was still some
ashtray.
truffles there.
No, that's ashtray. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't want any. I was wondering if you'd finished them all.
Yeah.
Well done.
Very well. Oh, sorry.
So, what do you think of Amsterdam?
Yeah, really good.
Yes.
What do you think of Amsterdam?
It's very good.
What do you think of Amsterdam?
I think it's all about the people I've met here. To me, any location is about the friends you make and the people you meet, and you guys are fantastic on a similar wavelength, and it's just super, super happy and super peaceful.
Super stoned.
And I'm super stoned, so hello. Remember, don't. Hi. Hello. Yeah. What we're gonna do is, in 3 years' time, today is the 12th of December 2009, on the 12th of December 2012, is an homage and a tribute to the Mayans and all those other calendars which are considering this date the end of a cycle. We are going to suggest to the wonderful people of this world that for 1 month we just stop doing everything. We just stop consenting, we just stop complying, and we don't go to work. We just sit at home, get stoned, eat lots of food, and then during that month, whilst everyone's at home, very nice people will just simply walk in to the government and write these beautiful laws and just change the system from within, because no one will be left in the armed forces of the police to protect the evil people at the top, so they'll just evaporate and then we just walk through. And we can't beat them with guns because, you know, a lot of them would obey their government, so we just need to find the glitch in the matrix, the virus, and just walk in there when everyone's at home. Just walk in peacefully.
So today is the 12th of December?
Yeah.
12th of December 2009.
Yeah. And can I do a big shout out to my dad? It's his birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 66. Hey, Dad. Woo. Wait, hold on. Shit, hold on. 66, yeah. 1943, yeah. Cut! You can't use this on YouTube. I'm joking, you can, because...
No way. Don't worry.
I don't mind if you do, because everyone should take mushrooms and be happy.
Can you already see things?
The what?
Can you already see
things?
Yes.
I can feel things. Like my foot feels fluffy.
Fluffy foot syndrome.
You have fluffy foot. Fluffy feet.
FFS.
FFS.
Fluffy foot syndrome. It's serious, man. They've got a vaccine against it. I haven't taken the vaccine. Look at the fluffy foot. Do you like my fluffy foot?
I feel your fluffy foot. It's not really fluffy.
I think it's also slightly peaked on.
Feels like a towel.
But it's a little bit hot here.
Hot or hard? Yeah, put foot away. What are we doing? Seriously. You're playing with my fucking foot. On video.
On video. There's everything on video now. We are on video. We are taking truffles on video live.
Live to
yeah,
video.
It's being broadcast at this
That's on that wire, that's to Sky TV.
40,000 people.
We're on CNN.
Not like that. Not like that. Just...
Oh, you got the lights on.
Yes.
Oh, it is fantastic.
Yeah.
I only see figures and stuff like that in the car.
And I don't ever need vegan, I just give you guys some
Do you know,
truffles.
the only reason why the only answer is love is because the only question is love?
What the fuck?
That's profound.
That must have come from very
unimaginable depths.
Very deep.
It's like I feel it like from your kidneys or something.
That came from the lower intestine.
Oh.
Also do whoa.
Yeah, to all the viewers, she's like Dutch.
Oh. Yeah.
Which is fine because
All
we
the
are in Holland. So.
Yeah, I'm from Holland. made in Holland, you know.
Made in Holland.
You see me, made in Holland. Yes.
Like
they make them well
conceived
here.
in Holland.
Yeah.
Conceived.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What? Wait a minute. I'm gonna watch this back tomorrow and be like, yeah.
But that sounds very stupid.
Conceived.
Yeah.
It's better than the way I describe it.
Yeah, but then I get it, you know.
I guess it was relevant, almost.
Yeah, but it's just.
Don't make me piss my pants.
Is it lit? You split?
No.
Oh, you need to light it. Here we go.
Because I'm in a trip.
You are.
Yeah.
It's called life. And you know, everyone complains about life a lot, but you don't have to play it. You know, if people should stop complaining because we don't do it because we want to keep on living. So we accept it's a challenge.
Okay.
I think. Sorry, wrong meeting again. Sorry.
Everything is moving, you know.
His finger in front of the lens.
Yeah.
Hello, Mel.
Hello.
Nee, het is echt heel lijp dit gewoon.
Is dat zo?
Ja. Het is echt te lijp dit. It's so
I
fat.
can't see the backlighting.
It's echt vet. It's amazing.
It's great feel, isn't it? Thank you. It's very funny.
Everything is funny around me, you know.
So, how are you doing?
I'm good. Everything is okay.
Did you have a good day?
Very good day.
Yeah.
Very, very good day.
Something wet here, but it's not wet.
Oh, it's your mouth.
No, it's not wet.
Soggy hole. What did you say it was? Your slimy.
Your slimy hole in your head.
You know, in England, men would have a different understanding of slimy hole.
That's disgusting.
That's just terrible.
Oh.
She said it.
That's best.
She said slimy hole. She said slimy hole.
She said slimy.
Do you know what?
I promise you, Richard.
Naughty girl.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
No.
Yeah.
Ja. Zeker.
Je weet precies wat ik bedoel.
Ja, ik wist dat je dat ging zeggen.
Right, let's light this. Let's light it.
Yeah,
Let's get it going.
sorry.
Oh no, no need to apologize. It's too late to apologize.
It's
too late.
And maybe
it's like I can feel the flow going through. You know, I'm not blocked. I'm gonna get some water.
Actually, I need to. Would you grab some water? I'd love some as well. I just want to grab a few questions quickly. Would that be possible? Please, I'd love some as well. I need to ask some questions.
Yeah.
What is the plans for you next?
I have no idea. We're gonna go to New York, Harvey and I, and we're gonna basically put together a very coherent message as to what we're trying to achieve and what we believe in and what we can do.
Okay.
And have a lot of fun as well.
And tomorrow, what are you doing tomorrow?
We're going to the Freedom Parade in Utrecht. Is that? Yeah. And we're gonna join them, and because it's a parade we believe in. It's about personal liberty and individualism. So gonna go and show support?
Okay. I'm stoned, so it's taking me a bit long to get my story through.
Does it want to go that way or?
No, it's going to go this way.
Oh wow! Oh, this is the other one. Oh, it's spiraling out of control. Oh, sorry, Mel. Yes. I say yes.
Yes to everything.
Everything is okay.
It gets dark and you suddenly think it's late.
Everything is okay.
Yet you look scared hiding behind the board.
Okay. I thought I had ash in my mouth.
No, that's just your tongue.
Oh Lord. It's gone seriously bad.
Yeah, it's falling apart at the seams now.
It's not just the seams, it's just like everywhere.
Yeah, the threading, the stitching is coming out.
I have a question.
It's all going
Right.
If you had to ask David Icke one thing, what would it be? Sure, there's something you've thought about at some stage you'd like to ask David Icke.
David, we've been living together for like 4 years. You never fucking tidy up in the kitchen. And my question to you, David Icke, is can you fucking take the trash out from time to time sometimes? Seriously. That's it.
So I'll just start with a ridiculous question so I get a serious answer.
David Icke, hello. Dude. Dude. Like. David, hello. Do you want to meet me to sign some papers in the Parliament in 3 years? Sign a few nice things for people. That's it.
I want you all to know it touches us deeply that you are committed to helping us do this work. What we want to do, and I'd like to call Charlie Veitch up here, please. Charlie, if you come up here with me. We wanted to launch something that, when Charlie came over here, it's a very special day. We had a day of walking around Amsterdam filming, and we were inspired, in a moment of inspiration, to bring about a way of, Charlie, everybody, love police. So, bring about a way of global non-compliance. We don't need to ride to bring the system down, okay? We just have to stop operating. That means each and every one of us removing our acquiescence. So we've come up with a plan, and I want to know what people think about going along with this. Next year, September 2011, all right, is 10 years since the attacks on the Twin Towers. What we are hoping to do is end 10 years of imposed global terrorism. The way we plan to do that is by a month of non-compliance running up to September 11th. August 11th to September 11th, what we want to do is get everybody, the campaign now, so we all get ready, get the petrol stocked up, get the water stocked up, get the food stocked up, and guys, then we just don't go to work. We stop paying taxes, stop paying bills, we stop everything, okay, to try, because the monetary system is the lifeblood of every corrupt institution. And if we can actually stop using money and stop this just for 1 week, never mind a month, we can make a huge impact. And then we come out into the streets on September 11th, surround every important buildings there are, in absolute peace, silence, no violence, no rioting, and let them know that they cannot terrorize us anymore, because, you know, it's not the terrorists that are the problem, it's the people who are protecting us from the terrorists that are the problem. Because the terrorists just don't exist. And Charlie has a fantastic video out at the moment in which he's launched this and was inspired by his trip to Amsterdam, which has, you know, the Union of the Light Workers has just been, an inspiring thing altogether. So that is what we're hoping to do, and that is what we want to go around the world and campaign for, is that we can all come together and try and do something, whatever it is. I'm not going to say we're going to succeed, but we have to try. I mean, what are we going to do? Are we going to perpetuate the aimless consumerism and suffering that is bringing this planet down? I mean, I don't know if anybody here wants to contribute to that. I certainly don't. And there is a way in which we can change it. We all have a responsibility. Each and every person who's here knows that the way things are is just not right. And we all have the power to change it.
Okay, I should say a few words. Yeah, thanks Mel and Richard and Herman the hero, for such a wonderful and enlightening movie. Very embarrassed to see me in it at times. I don't deserve to be up there next to the other guys. But what I've been doing for about a year, I don't know if some of you have seen the videos I do, we confront our demons by confronting the demons we see. And my personal demons are authority figures, like anyone trying to tell us what to do on a daily basis. The inherent system control demons, I call them, in any pyramid of control, such as a corporation or school, with the headmaster, the teacher, the child even having to ask permission to go to the toilet. Maybe I've got lots of repressed issues from my past, so now I try and expose the matrix, or hack the matrix. We go out there. About what you've talked about, the non-compliance in society and trying to mark the end of the imposed 10 years of terror. September the 11th marks a very special date in lots of secret societies and throughout history. And September 11th, 1922, the Balfour Treaty created Israel. September 11th, 2001, obviously, September 11th, and there's other instances of this. Human beings, if we're beaten down enough, like an abused wife or an abused child who's sexually abused, it doesn't always bring out the ability to fight back. And we've seen the Vietnam War, Gulf War I, Gulf War II, Afghanistan War, this war on terror, the war on communism, swine flu, all these things beat us down. And what our role is to kind of remind people just how powerful they are in numbers. And I met Mel about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, and suddenly it became clear that before we go any further, we need to have the balls to have a protest, because the government realizes we go home at the end of our protest. You can then wave your placard, hey, end war, war is bad, I hate war, hate the government. And then at 6 o'clock everyone gets on the train and goes home. The government knows this, there's no risk at all. So what I think we should do is do nothing for a month, get very stoned, good, and then clear our heads and just kind of stay in central London, in Amsterdam, in Washington DC, just have millions of people who completely non-compliant, stay outside the buildings, try and get in. People think it's crazy, just ultimately like, well, what are you trying to achieve? But I just want good people to be in power and not bad people. And I can think of dozens of reasons every single day why revolution or evolution is necessary. If it's not the 25,000 African children dying of starvation per day, it's this crazy, insane, Prozac-fueled, Valium-induced fake world of American consumerism being imposed on the world. If it's not the illegal wars, which now in Iraq, 2 million dead, that's a third of the Holocaust. We've done that in Iraq and Afghanistan. And it's about the big lie, so it's about trying to change things, but without being violent about it. But we'll see how they react, you know. So, thanks.